Hello, it's Congressman Gingrey from the 11th Congressional District of Georgia, coming to you from Washington, D.C. in the week of May the 3rd, 2010. Today, Thursday, is the National Day of Prayer, something that we've been celebrating in this country since 1775. Some district judge, federal district judge, with an all too appropriate name of Judge Crabb, from an all too inappropriate town of Madison, Wisconsin, has just issued a proclamation, actually a ruling from the bench, saying that a National Day of Prayer was unconstitutional and in violation of the First Amendment to our Constitution. Nothing could be further from the truth. The First Amendment of the Constitution says we shall have freedom of religion, not freedom from religion. It does not prescribe praying. In fact, since the history of our country, it's been built on great diversity and, yes, indeed, daily prayer. So the judge is way off base, and that's a sad thing, but we get these kind of liberal rulings from the federal judiciary. Now, President Obama made a proclamation subsequent to the judge's ruling saying, yes, today is the National Day of Prayer. But he literally would have to do that every year because this ruling of the judge, unless it goes challenged, and certainly our Justice Department should file suit and challenge that in the Court of Appeals, and indeed if it has to go all the way to the Supreme Court. And that's what I would challenge President Obama, the Obama administration, and the Justice Department to do, because clearly this cannot stand. But this is a great day. In fact, the great theologian and son of a great theologian, Billy Graham's son, Franklin Graham, did the keynote speech today in Washington on this National Day of Prayer. I encourage all my constituents, pray often and pray hard, because this country needs it. Those of us who are privileged to serve, like myself, men and women, 535 of us up here that are trying to do the will of the people and do the right thing. We need your prayers, and this is a time where there's a lot of concerns, obviously, when things happen like they did in the Gulf Coast with the tragic oil spill, when we find that we're no longer, we never can be sure that we're safe from some terrorist attack, as this incident in downtown Manhattan, Times Square, with the attempted car bombing by, again, some extremist Pakistani, probably Talibani extremists. So pray for our country, pray for yourselves, pray for your family, your children and grandchildren. Pray that the members of Congress will come to their senses and understand that we cannot borrow, tax, and spend our way to prosperity. We've got to limit the government, and I promise you that will be my pledge, and I continue to pray for our country as well. So thank you all for visiting with me, and we look forward to seeing you back home real soon.